Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the 2-3 Zone. Tony'sPicks.com's look at the WNBA here for a Wednesday. Ron, we saw some great action on Tuesday night with the four-pack of games. We're right back here on Wednesday as we get ready. Anything catch your eye over the last couple of nights in the W?
Well, there was off day Monday and the Tuesday games, going tonight. So we'll see what happens. But so far, it looks like we called a lot of those right here on the show. So hey, don't forget, you need to tune into the 2-3 zone because we're giving you the winners. we're backing them
Sometimes
up.
I
So
watch. Sometimes I just listen to Ron and go with my premium pick off of my buddy here. So we'll talk about the two games here for Wednesday's action. They're both going to be played at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. 10 Eastern and 7
yeah,
Pacific at the same time here on Wednesday. So let's get into it with the New York Liberty here on the road. 9.5 point favorite against the expansion Golden State Valkyries here, Ron. Total 163.5. I guess nobody's too familiar with these Valkyries. They're just a run of the
man.
mill 7-6 team right now. And the Liberties 10-3, looking so strong. They're obviously going to win this game by double digits, aren't they?
No, no, they're not. You look at the injury list again. It's like Sabrina. She's
Yeah.
probably questionable again. Jacqueline Jones, questionable again. And everybody's coming back for those Valkyries, man. They were my best bet on Sunday night, and cash big time. There's no way I'm going against these guys. They're 5-2 at home now, I believe, against the
6-1.
spreads.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's 6-1 or 5-2. There was one game that landed right there. Yeah, but
correct. Yeah, depends where you got it. Yeah, exactly. So New York's lost what 3 out of 4. It should be a New York spot here, but man, I can't go against. They're starting to become the Seattle Storm at home, man. I can't go against this team at home. So give me the Golden State Valkyries in that one.
yeah, careful here, Liberty. Right? And look, it looks almost too good to be true here with the Valkyries. I guess in this one, with their 6-1 against the spread, or 5-2 against spread at home, whatever, and
Hmm.
Liberty 2-4 against the spread on the road. But why do the Liberty think they can get involved and just outscore teams? I don't think that is the right solution for them. They don't need. Look, they've lost a couple of games. I'll give them that. There's no reason we're not downgrading them. Maybe we'll put them behind Minnesota. I don't know if we will do that, but there's nothing wrong with this team right now. But just too much for this Valkyries team to give them this many points. So, but
Way
let
too
me
much.
go to the total here. Ron says take the Valkyries plus 9.5 in this one. I'm going to go under. I understand the Liberty. This is what I mean, Ron. They've gone over in 5 of their 6 games on the road, kind of just relying on their talent. If they don't know what they're getting into here with this Golden State team, they are going to be hard pressed just to win this game, much
Yep.
less cover the spread. And to me, that equals a game that's going to be, I don't know, kind of like a couple of these here tonight in the 150s or lower here right now. I'll give the benefit of the doubt. And every game, the Valkyries, yeah, it was hard to watch at first with the offense, but man, they just seem to improve every game
They
out
are.
there right now. I'm going to go under in this one at 163.5 with the Liberty and the Valkyries. Ron says, go ahead and take those points with the Valkyries on Wednesday night with Jonquil Jones. I think she's definitely going to be out, and Sabrina questionable in that one.
Yep.
Okay, one more here on the West with the Connecticut Sun on the road, taking on the Las Vegas Aces. Now, this is where the Aces kind of have some troubles, Ron. They're favored by
Hmm.
17. Not
Yep.
trouble winning the game, but just taking it to where, you have to really be stomping on a team here in this league to win it by, close to 20 points. Now, Marina Mabry is out. That is a key player for
Yeah.
Connecticut, a team that already is kind of shorthanded on talented players. Total here 160.5. Vegas is just 6-7. Connecticut comes in just 2-12. However, in this one, but man, 17 points sounds like a bad football game.
Yeah, I'm holding my nose here, and I'm gonna take the Sun. Everybody's like, "Oh, well, the Aces are back." No, they're not really back. It's just that's way too many points. In any WNBA game, that's just too many points. I know we've seen a couple cover here and there, but 17, come on, guys. I know the Sun are bad, but I think everybody's going to jump on it thinking it's really easy, but I don't think it's that easy. This team is 2-5 ATS at home. I got to go with the Sun and give me 17.
Yeah,
Hold my nose on that one though.
hey, look, we saw Connecticut. They scored
Yep.
getting double digits from Indiana. They were getting about this same amount on the road, right? They were getting 18, lost by 17. Hey, a cover's a cover. And then they were getting big points at home. Remember from Phoenix, like 14 points in that one in an 8-point loss. So look, they've gotten the money here in a few games here, and if anything, they've actually been kind of closing the gap spread wise of late, where they were not so good early on, but they have covered a few more here of late. So I'm going to go under though in this one, Ron. Look, if you look, I think in general with Vegas's games, they're kind of trending over, and even Connecticut's had some rugged performances, but they are 2-5 to the under on the road. That probably says more about the limitations of Connecticut on offense here. But again, you got to go to 160 in a game with a spread of 17. That almost has to put Vegas in the 90 category here. And I don't know if they're really getting that here right now in this game. They can win this game and maybe name their score. But again, it's just been so difficult for them. They're the ones that aren't covering some of these double digit spreads here right now, at least early in the season. We know they haven't really been involved in a double digit game here in a couple of weeks now. But I'm going to go under 160 in this one with Connecticut and Las Vegas. Ron says take the Sun plus 17 against the Aces on Wednesday night. All right, that's going to do it for our two games on Wednesday night. We're back with more WNBA action here, Ron, but we know we've got action every day over at Tony'sPicks.com in the major leagues and the WNBA and some other sports as well. We know we'll be along with another couple of games tomorrow night. What's going on at Tony's Picks?
Tony's Picks, of course, finished out the NBA season, so it's all about baseball now, and it's all about WNBA, and you can still get my yearly package for a good price there at Tony's Picks. They'll take you all the way to October and through the playoffs. So definitely look at that, and we're gonna make you some money. Let's go.
All right, and you get my plays over at Tony'sPicks.com in the major leagues and in the WNBA. I had hit 11 of my last 12 picks heading into Tuesday night's action, and that was looking pretty good on Tuesday night as well. So make sure you check me out over at Tony'sPicks.com. Use the promo code TonyT at checkout to save 15% off all of the premium pick packages from any of our cappers, from Ron, from me, from Tony, from the whole crew. Make sure you use that promo code every time to save that 15%. All right, that's going to do it. Back again tomorrow with more WNBA action here on the 2-3 zone. And for Ron Crawford, I'm Ramon Scott. Thank you for joining us.
Good luck, everybody.